A sailor with massive forearms spends some time in a small coastal town where he meets the girl of his dreams and her big angry boyfriend. Popeye is a huge hit in our house. My daughter went through a phase where all she wanted to do was watch Popeye, and not new Popeye. She liked the cartoons from the 1930s, and in 2024 our family dressed up as Popeye, Olive Oyl, and Bluto for Halloween. I had never seen the Popeye movie starring Robin Williams, and I figured I should strike while the iron was hot and watch it while we had a huge Popeye fan in the house. Now, this was Robin Williams' first starring role, and I can't think of anyone who would have been better as Popeye. The one issue I had was how difficult Popeye was to understand in this movie, so thank goodness for subtitles. A lot of dialogue in general was hard to understand. Now, I've heard that this is a thing that director Robert Altman is kind of known for. Multiple conversations low in the mix to make the movie feel more realistic. It's a bit strange for a movie to be so realistic when it's based on an over-the-top cartoon, but Altman walked that tightrope of making sure all the characters and relationships were intact from the decades of cartoons. Popeye looked like Popeye. Wimpy, the hamburger lover, looked and acted like Wimpy. Bluto was Bluto, a mean, angry buffoon of a man, and Shelley Duvall was born to play Olive Oyl. All of the characters' interactions followed the cartoon, but the movie was also very grounded. The set of the small coastal town felt real and it felt lived in. The background characters fit in perfectly. It's almost like I was watching a Broadway play on a massive real-life soundstage. Of the new characters who weren't in the cartoon, my favorite is definitely the tax man, who just rode around on a bike making up taxes for everyone to pay. The fight scenes were excellent and featured some cartoon physics which are still funny over 4 decades later. I guess you could call this an origin story of Popeye and Olive Oyl because they first meet at the beginning of this movie. It didn't really add any depth to the characters from the cartoon, but it still felt surreal watching this classic cartoon come to life and feel like real people with a bit of cartoon movements thrown in every once in a while. I don't think that I would consider this a straight comedy. It's more of a drama than a comedy, but when it's funny, it's really funny. My favorite joke revolved around Popeye laying in bed at night just looking at a photo of his estranged father. I was surprised how much I liked this movie. It's kind of its own thing and you need to be in the right mood for it, and you're definitely going to need subtitles. Even though the movie wasn't initially a huge success, I'm glad that it's finally found cult status over the years. It really is a spectacular feat to crossbreed a drama with a classic children's cartoon and have it come out the other side as something completely original that still honors the source material so closely. Boxing matches, loving hamburgers, picnics, turning a cartoon character into a human being, the face of angry Olive Oyl, unibrows.